Hi, I'm Vicki Vaughn, and today we'll learn how to download digital books from the BARD collection. This workshop is intended for screen reader users. We'll be using NVDA as our screen reader, but it will work pretty much the same no matter which screen reader you use. If you are a low vision user, be sure to check out our low vision version of this workshop. In this series, we've learned how to use the BARD website to locate desired books and magazines. Today, we'll take the next step and download our favorite content to a Windows-based computer. We'll start off from the BARD website, where we've conducted a keyword search for our desired book. If you'd like a refresher on searching for books, check out the workshop in this series, which dives deep into that very topic. The book we plan to download today is Moby Dick or the Whale. We've listed our links with the keyboard shortcut of NVDA and F7.
Elements list dialog, tree view, start over, visited 1 of 26 level 0.
And we've used first letter navigation to move our focus to the title of the book.
Moby Dick, O La Ballena Blanca DB 38812 5 of 26 level 0. Moby Dick, or the White Whale DB 47779 7 of 26 level 0. Moby Dick, or the Whale /DB 34184 9 of 26 level 0.
Let's press enter to hear some details about our selection.
Selection by keyword. Displaying items 1 through 7 of 7 Google Chrome. Selection by keyword. Displaying items 1 through 7 of 7 document. Heading level 1 BARD books containing keyword, Moby Dick, or the Whale. Moby Dick, or the Whale / Heading level 1 BARD. Heading level 5 Moby Dick, or the Whale /DB 34184.
We use our down arrow to hear the author's name, Herman Melville. Next, we have the reading time.
Link Melville, Herman. Reading time 25 hours, 36.
We down arrow again to hear the name of the reader.
Read by link Gordon Gould. National Library Service for the Blind and Physically Handicapped, Library of Congress.
As we move down again, we have a blank line, then we hear the category or subject of the book.
Blank, subjects, link classics.
As we heard, our book is classified under the subject of classics. After another blank line, we find a paragraph in which BARD provides us with a short description of the book.
Blank, description. Sailor Ishmael narrates this allegory of human potential and limitations. Seeking adventure. Ishmael signs on as a harpooner with Captain Ahab's whaling ship. Once at sea, the crew discovers that, despite dire warnings from other ships and a prophet, Captain Ahab is obsessed with killing Moby Dick, the white whale responsible for his missing leg. Violence.
We also learn this book contains descriptions of violence. Some books in the BARD collection contain language or descriptions of sex or violence. When that is the case, BARD informs us in the description. What follows is more detailed information about our book. If we wish to learn more, we can down arrow through this information. For our purposes today, let's tab to our link entitled Download Moby Dick or the Whale.
Download Moby Dick, or the Whale /.
Let's press the Enter key to select this link and begin our download.
Downloading 269 megabytes, DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1. .zip alert. Downloading, 40 SECS left alert.
We hear our screen reader announce the title of our book. It also announces when our book has finished downloading, which, depending on the book, can take from a few seconds to several minutes.
Download complete. DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1. .zip. Press Shift plus F6 to cycle to the downloads bar area. Alert.
Once it's complete, we press Shift and the F6 key to move to the download bar, where our new download is waiting. Our screen reader announces our location as Downloads Bar Grouping.
Downloads bar grouping. DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1. .zip grouping. DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1. Zip button.
We hear our screen reader announce the letters DB. This stands for digital book. If the file was a Braille file, we would hear the letters BR instead of DB. Next, we hear the author's name, the BARD catalog number, and the extension ZIP. If zip files are new to you, think of them as compressed files. These compressed or zipped files save us time when downloading. Now, we open our context menu with the keyboard shortcut of Shift and F10,
Menu submenu.
and then down arrow through our menu choices to the Show in Folder option.
Open O1 of 3. Always open files of this type not checked at 2 of 3. Show in folder S3 of 3.
Let's press Enter to select this option.
Downloads window. Tree view.
We've opened our Downloads folder, the default destination folder for downloaded books. Our book is selected.
Today, DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1 of 1.
Now we'll open our context menu with Shift and F10,
Context menu.
then down arrow to Extract All.
Open O. Open in new process P. Open in new window E. Import to Grammarly I. Extract all, T.
Once we land on this option, we press the Enter key to select it.
Extract compressed, zipped, folders. Files will be extracted to this folder, edit Alt plus F. Selected C, users Vicky downloads DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1.
This action brings up a new dialog box. This is where we select a destination for our digital files. For our purposes today, we'll extract our files directly into our Downloads folder. Windows creates a destination folder with the title of the book. That works for me. If we wish to be a bit more organized, we can copy the files to a folder we create on our desktop instead. If you'd like to do that, check out the Resources section to learn how. Let's tab through the buttons in our dialog box to find our Extract button.
Browse. Show extracted files when complete checkbox not checked Alt plus H. Extract button completes the wizard Alt plus E.
Let's select it with our space bar.
Space. 20% complete. 23% complete.
We hear the progress bar as our files are extracted.
Copying 32 item. Downloads window. Items view list. Today grouping expanded. DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1 of 2.
We now have two BARD book folders in our Downloads folder.
DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1 of 2.
We just heard the first folder announced. This contains our compressed files. Let's down arrow one time to the second folder.
DB Melville Herman Moby Dick or the Whale DB 34184, 1 of 2.
This is the folder we will transfer to our portable storage device to listen to our book. Be sure to check out Hadley's instructional video in this series that addresses transferring books to a portable cartridge. If you're interested in BARD's digital magazines, you'll be happy to hear that we follow the exact same procedure for both books and magazines. Today we learned how to download digital books from the BARD collection. I'm Vicki Vaughn and I thank you for joining me.